Hello all, my name is Lakshman and today we are going to see another DAX functions, that is same period last year. Suppose if you want to see any data respect to the current year, like suppose current year is 23, and if you want to see any total sales or any runs or marks for the last year, then we use the same period last year. So whatever the selection we have selected for the current year, same we can see in for the last year. So let's see the practically where we can use the same period last year. So firstly we will see the data. So actually I have loaded this data from our local Excel sheet, and we have the data for the players. Like, so we have the three columns, that is player name and date and their runs. So we have the player name as a Rohit, Shikhar, Dhoni, and only we have the three players and their respective runs, right? So we have the data for 3 years from 2022, from 2020 till the 2022, right? So let's see the practically now. Suppose firstly we will see the total runs for the each player. So whenever first steps, just click on the our table and click on the new measure. So we will firstly find out the total runs for the each player for the 3 years, right? So wait for some second. So total runs, right, equal to sum. So we just want total runs for the each player for the 3 years. So total runs column is sum. So and now we done with this total runs, right? So now what I will do, I will just create a one table and let's see the how many total runs we have. So I will just increase the size of table. So here I will just increase the size. Now player names. So we have only three players as I mentioned, and total runs. So I just increase the size little bit. Let's see values, and here I make 18. Right. So we have the three players, and now we will see the what is the runs for the each year. So I will just drag and drop our date column, right? So we will remove the date hierarchy, day, month and quarter. We just want to see the total runs for the each year. So now we can see for the 2020 we have the total runs as a Dhoni 110, right? So same with the Rohit and Shikhar. So now we will what we want, suppose here I will add one slicer, that is for the date, right? And here I just select drop down. So here we need to select slicer option, slicer setting option and drop down, right? So we want drop down, right? So and here we can mention that so here we will select the, because we want to see, don't want to see each date. So here let's select this one and go here date hierarchy. So whenever you want to see the date hierarchy means quarter, year, month, right? So out of date hierarchy we want only year. Now suppose what I will select, I will select 20 last year 22, right? So now you can see currently we are seeing the data for the 22, but suppose if you want to compare the what is the total runs for the 21, right? So in that case we need to use the DAX, that is same period last year. So mostly same period last year, that is filter function we must need to use with the calculate. So let's see, like let's use that DAX. So I will click on the table name and click on the new measure. We want to see the last year runs. So we have selected 22, but we want to see the total runs for the 21, right? So now I will give same period, like DAX name as a same period last year, right? So as I mentioned, we need to use uh, same period last year or parallel period with the calculate function. So already we find out the total runs, so we just add the total runs. Now here we want filter. So what we want, so we need to select the date column here and date. So we give the date only. Now I will done with the DAX creation and drag and drop our functions. Wait, it's taking some time. So now we done with our DAX. So now you can see I will just drag and drop that same period last year. So now you can see for the 22 we have the 67 runs. For the 21 we have the 125 runs. Same with the Rohit. So now what we will do, so we will remove this one filter. So wait, I will again select the 22. So for the Dhoni 125, Rohit 53 and Shikhar 199. So I will select the 21. So now you can see total runs is 125, 53 and 99, because this is total runs means current year. So what we selected current year is 21 and this is for the 20. So if I remove this one, you can see. So for the I will just disorder the date, this one. Now for the Dhoni, we have the total runs for the 22 is 67, but for the same period last year, like 21, we have 125 runs. So here you can see 125. Again, Rohit, current year we have 253 for the 2022, and for the 2021 we have the 53. So here we can use, like we can see the data for the quarter wise, same period last year quarter, same period last year for the month and day also. So that's all about the today's video. If you have any question, please write down in comment and please subscribe the channel. Thank you.